A medical situation that came up suddenly. Boom. It involved a lot of pain. A lot of pain. I know some of you are clapping saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? I don't think I'd wish this on my worst enemies. Let's just say it's something common that people can get, but when you get it, you ain't never gonna forget it. You ain't never gonna forget it. 5 days, 5 days straight. And yes, it does involve pain. That's what this whole thing is about. And it's not over yet. It did involve going to the hospital at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's the whole night I was in excruciating pain. And there's a reason I'm doing this story. You got to know a little about what you're getting into when you get out in this country. All right, so 2 in the morning, ER, ER, 2 in the morning. Let me tell you something. You would not want to have the pain I went through. And last night was the worst. All night long, and nothing worked for me. I'm pacing. At 2 in the morning, I couldn't take it. I said, let's go to the ER. I said, I can't do it. I was breaking out in a cold sweat. Besides the pain, feeling really weird. Well, it ain't over yet, because I got to have a procedure done. There were other side things that were going on, too, with the body. That taking a little pill kind of relieved, if you know what I mean. There's a kind of a non-invasive surgical procedure I have to have done. No beds. Yeah, my doctor's around, but no beds. It's so crowded, this town of Cebu, and you could literally die waiting to have an emergent event taken care of. Literally, not figuratively. You can die. Or you're going to suffer the most horrendous, 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 horrendous pain that you ever suffered in your life, waiting to be treated. Now, lucky they gave me this injectable after like 2 or 3 times of poking me to try to find a good vein, which I had plenty, but I had to leave. I had to leave the hospital because there are no beds. There's no guaranteed time that I could have this little procedure thing done. I hadn't eaten all morning. Wasn't able to piss, wasn't able to shit. On top of it all right, we're getting personal here. If you find yourself in an emergent need in the Philippines, you could be shit out of luck. Now, I went to a pretty good hospital, and chances are I'll be back before the end of the day to get a procedure done. But instead, we weren't going to wait around all this time. I got myself officially admitted. And we just have to call later to see where it stands. They had no beds. No beds. And they had people on those stretchers or whatever, I don't know, ambulance types in the hallway. And you don't want to be in the Philippines and subject yourself to these kind of hospitals. You're not going to get the service you expect to get in America. Last night, I know hands cheering and clapping, because I know you care so much, was probably the second or first worst night of my life. And I felt like I was dying, really. The pain just takes over, it radiates, and top of that, I was feeling weird and I was breaking out into cold sweats. I said, let's get the hell out of here. 2 in the morning, but prior to 2 in the morning, all night long, I had this pain. All night long. Debilitating. There's no beds. No beds. No beds. There are no beds.